Yes, so their color is gold, right? Yeah, is that right? We have a kind of wealth, a golden goal, something like that. Because yeah has really good taste, he has a very strong sense of family, and his concept of money is also very clear. So whenever we make any decisions, he always considers things like returns, value, and various aspects to weigh things up. That's why many times we, as Ye's friends, we all think he's really impressive. When he's always shining like a diamond, always so stylish in his clothing and everything else, he has great taste. We want to help Ye become even more energetic and accomplished. So what should we do? We tell Ye, you have to understand that not everyone in this world has the same taste as you, okay? You need to understand other people's, what's it called? Empathy. When you become a Ye with empathy, that's truly remarkable. You not only understand why you have such good taste, but you also need to realize that others might not have that same sense, right? They might not have that kind of refined sense, that ability to perceive subtle taste, the kind of taste that's invisible, you know? But if you can understand that, then everyone can coexist harmoniously. Everyone can be together, right? Otherwise, well, so what happens when a Ye loses his empathy? Others will start to feel like, oh, you think you're so great, huh? You really put yourself on a pedestal. And that leads to a lot of isolation. That's why if we want to be a Ye who is loved by everyone and full of energy, we need to have what's called empathy. Friends of Ye, you get it, right? All right, then let's take a look at another one together. Wulu is a deep ocean blue energy friend called Wowo. Let's type Wowo on the screen. What are Wowo's characteristics? He's very proactive, and he has a kind of dynamic planning ability. He's often able to seize opportunities because he frequently helps his friends around him, right? Sometimes Wawo, because of his dynamic planning ability. Since he's already observed it, sometimes he'll think, well, this thing isn't worth it, so I won't make a move, and he'll just save his energy, right? If you don't take action, others might think, hey, why are you so lazy? But it's because Wowo hasn't seen the potential for success in this matter yet. If he doesn't see the possibility, then he simply won't act. When people around him don't understand him, they'll wonder, why are you so lazy? Why do you seem to lack passion? That's how they misunderstand woohoo. So, what does it take to become an energetic Wawo? We say it's about having a passionate heart, to consistently maintain a sense of enthusiasm towards friends, towards family, towards everything. No matter where we are, whether it's on the surface or deep inside, that inner fire needs to keep burning. That means towards anything, we should always have a passionate hope. When Wawo can take more initiative in helping others, the friends around him will no longer see him as cold or lazy. That's how we become a Wawo who is not indifferent or lazy. A very passionate, very helpful Wowo, a little companion of positive energy. Now that would be a truly successful little one, wouldn't it? All right, let's take a look at Fafa. Do any of our close friends have Fafa as a friend? Yes, Ivy, right? Fafa, okay. Now let's look at Fafa's energy. His is red. He really likes to take care of the people around him and is very proactive in helping others, taking on responsibilities. When it comes to his loved ones or friends, he treats them even better than he treats himself. Do you understand? That means he sacrifices himself for others. In those situations, isn't it often very exhausting, both mentally and physically? You can feel it, right? So we say that when he comes into this world, he needs to cultivate a peaceful heart. That's what we call a heart at ease. Do you understand? That means he needs to remind himself to worry and toil less. It's fine to love others, but remember, we should do so within our own abilities and know how to make it possible for ourselves to do anything. There's no need to take on some huge responsibility or put pressure on yourself. This kind of mindset is what we call a heart at ease, right? Are you at ease? When you become a truly relaxed and at ease Fafa, let me tell you, your energy will be very high and you will also be someone who is well respected. Many people will look up to you as a highly esteemed Fafa. Isn't that great? All right then, let's take a look at MoMo. As we mentioned today, he is a person with a grand vision, a green energy visionary of the forest. He has a wide network, many opportunities, and a strong ability to learn. Okay, With so many opportunities and being so well recognized by others, here comes the problem. With so many opportunities around he wants this and that, he wants everything. Isn't it hard to stay focused? So if we want to become a really successful energy companion like this, it turns out that you need to rein in your heart, which means having focus. If you dedicate yourself to doing one thing well, MoMo, you will succeed. There's no need to get distracted, dabbling a bit here and a bit there in different fields. As we say, if you want to be involved in everything and refuse to let go of anything, what will happen in the end? In the end, nothing really gets done. We call that being stuck. If we want to accomplish something and also help many people around us by integrating resources, MoMo, you must develop focus. That way, you'll truly become a highly energetic personal energy companion. Without even realizing it, we've already talked about and reviewed all 9 types of personal energy companions with everyone. So, which one have you downloaded? The app, yes, the iBlooming app is a free app, as we can see. Inside, every day, it gives you an energy tip, a level tip, and also some daily suggestions, including advice for your career or relationships every day, right? There's also some energy music, and most importantly, there's a gym context. That means, well, certain subjects or areas that the classes, right? The ones that suit you. That is through our iBlooming app's AI, it will recommend them to you. This is really great, isn't it? Every day, it's like using our own iBommie to help everyone get some guidance.